Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? You are going to need a massive amount of coffee right now. Go get it, brew it. Because I'm going to ask you a question and your answer is probably going to be different than what this video is about, okay? Because what is the biggest problem in America right now? If you say that we don't pay enough tax, then you're probably thinking just like the regime is. Okay, this is almost hard to believe, but 46 just announced that he is seeking the highest increase in capital gains tax in more than 100 years. Yes, I just said it. A raise to 44%, which is absolutely stunning. His proposal for a 44.6% capital gains tax, which is the steepest increase since 1922. Yes, right before, right before the Great Depression, has ignited a heated debate amongst the people. The discussion revolves around the best approach to tackle the national debt. It's called Stop Printing It. All right. Some are advocating for reduced spending, particularly in defense, and others supporting the tax hike. What's wrong with you? Critics are arguing that the government's spending habits are the root cause of the problem, expressing frustration over the allocation for taxpayer money to foreign wars instead of addressing domestic issues. Yes, right on. Supporters of the tax increase believe it is necessary to pay down the national debt. It is, but you're going about it the wrong way, my man. Okay? The debate reflects a global trend with leaders pushing for higher taxes to address national debts. But that's not the only 100 at play here. In total, there are over 100 tax increases that are being proposed by the regime, and there's so many, it's even hard to track all of them.
President Biden's budget calls for tax increases on the corporations and the wealthy. We want, got to be fair. Robert, we got to
be more.
We got to be fairer.
Restore fairness.
Get fair here. Joins us now with a look at some of those potential hikes and changes. I'm just trying to figure, how's 70 sound to you? 70% for the top.
Not enough.
That's not fair enough.
It used to be like 90.
It was 90. Let's do 90 again.
And one person, Rockefeller, paid it, so it was supposed to pay. Anyway, for right now, President Biden saying his tax plan would shrink the deficit by $3 trillion over the next decade, but it also amounts to $5 trillion tax hikes on companies and high earners. In total, there would be over 100 tax increases and changes in this budget. The largest source of new revenue would be raising the corporate income tax rate from 21 to 28%. Treasury projecting $1.4 trillion from that over 10 years. The billionaire minimum tax, that's the tax on unrealized gains for those worth $100 million or more, projected to generate $500 billion. A hike in the net investment taxes for high earners estimated at $800 billion. Then you take the top marginal rate to 39.6. You hike the capital gains rate to over 44%. That's right, 44. That would add another $500 billion in revenue. Other big raises include eliminating trust loopholes for the estate tax, raising the tax on share buybacks, and Andrew's favorite, closing the carried interest loophole. That's never going to happen. Bottom line, earners making over $400,000 would foot most of the bill, along with companies and pass-throughs. Those making below $400,000 would presumably get a tax cut of over $2 trillion.
Thanks. You're going to be here.
I'll be here.
Because you got all these numbers.
I'm not going anywhere.
What's the top 1% pay as a percent again?
46% of federal income taxes are paid
top 10
by the top 1%.
Top 10 pays?
Over 80%.
Over 80%?
Yeah.
90% more fair, in your view?
Depends on which side of the aisle
Let's
you
bring.
Oh, but wait, there's more. Not only do they want to raise taxes, but they also want to create a whole new category. Yes, I said it. I didn't think there was going to be a whole new category, but I'm sure you have seen this before. Apparently, it's not good enough. No. Now they want to add a whole new category called unrealized capital gains. Yeah, this here explains it all very well. This is absolute flip-flopping insanity, okay? I already have scrambled eggs of the brain, but that's because I'm a mom and a grandmom, all right? I have way too much on my plate, and I do way too much research. And the eggs are now starting to ooze out the ears, all right? So, kids, please make this make sense because it hurts. All right? All right, I'm out of here. I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.